Hello and welcome back to Sherwood Park Toyota. Today we're looking at a Jaguar F-PACE 3S in the color black. Let's take a look. Starting up front underneath the hood, we have the gas component of the hybrid energy system. It is a 3-liter 6-cylinder engine, automatic transmission, gets up to 335 horsepower, 354 pound-foot of torque, towing capacity up to 5,300 pounds. Up front here, you've got your LED headlights, custom daytime running lights. Across the front bumper, you've got these little brown nodules. These guys are your front parking sensors. And then just on top of your front logo is your front-facing camera. Along to the side here, we have the black 19-inch alloy wheels. Then side mirrors have additional cameras on the side as well as blind spot monitoring inside. You can see the little orange light glowing there. On both of your front handles, you have this little dimple. We'll talk about that guy more on your driver's side. Moving back, all your rear windows come with factory tinting, and up top we have black roof rails. Now, much like the front, if you look all the way across your rear bumper, you've got backup parking sensors going the whole way through. Left-hand side, you have that F-PACE badge. Then directly underneath your rear logo is your backup camera. To open up your cargo space, reach right next to your camera and press the button, and it should automatically rise up for you. So if you look straight forward, you'll find the back of your second row seats where you have 40-20-40 split, meaning that this middle section is capable of moving independent from either side. If you don't want to do that, it will instead act as a 60-40, with one section having a larger piece than the other. You can lay these seats down flat by releasing the handles in the top outside corners of the seats. That way you can move your cargo space all the way up. Now, covering all the way across the back here, this is your interior cargo cover. This is the hard style, so not the same soft fabric kind of canvas that we're used to in many units. This can be folded up if you want to put it away, but the main purpose of this is to protect your cargo. So anything you have stored in the back, people can't look in through your windows and see what you've got back here. Across the floor space, we've got the Jaguar rubber cargo cover for the floor space. So this guy does two things. First off, it helps protect the vehicle from any dirt. It's much easier to remove this and wash off or shake off any dirt or debris versus that typical kind of clingy interior that likes to stick to every little thing. It also protects your vehicle from damage from your cargo, so it means that your vehicle will not get damaged by the cargo, and the cargo also won't get damaged by the vehicle. Inside, there is interior lighting, as you can see there, and on the right-hand side, we also have a 12-volt adapter. They do have a little extra storage space on the left-hand side here with a little hook in the back and this mesh to keep things nice and secure. If you're looking for your tire, look underneath of the map. You'll find this little tab. Lift this guy up, and everything you need will be stored right underneath. To close it up here, you can reach up to your handles on either side or just press the electronic button on the right. Next, let's take a look at the inside. So inside, your interior upholstery is the black leatherette with black stitching. In the middle section, you have access to a folding down armrest / cup holder space, which of course can easily be folded away to increase the seating capacity. Now up overhead, there is a panoramic moonroof inside for everyone inside to be able to enjoy the view from. On the back of your front passenger and front driver seats, you've got mesh pouch storages. Looking down below, you also see this ambient lighting we have inside. Stands out even better at nighttime, but even in the daylight, you see you get nice lit up space. On the back here is where you have your third zone air conditioning control panels. This allows your rear passengers to be able to adjust their own fan speed and temperature, as well as the modes, as you can see right here. This can be controlled from up front, and we'll take a look at that when we get up there. Lots of charger options all available all the way across the back. And then you've got your Jaguar rubber mats installed inside this unit. Storage inside your door, power window control, and some wood grain trim with that metallic highlighting. Back again to this little dimple. This guy indicates keyless entry, so if you have the key fob on your person, you'll be able to tap your hand here to lock and unlock your unit. Inside the driver's door, up top, you've got your power lock system as well as your Meridian speaker system. Down below, power windows for front and back. You've got window lock as well as the side mirror controls. Storage underneath there. Inside, we have power adjustable seating, back, front, up, down, and lumbar support. Hood release latch is tucked away on the bottom left-hand corner. Then up top here, we have the power trunk release as well as dash brightness. Taking a look at the steering wheel, first off, black leather, black stitching. Then you can see on either side we have the silver paddle shifters. Left-hand side, you've got controls for volume and hands-free communication, as well as for your dash display here. Right hand side is everything for your adaptive cruise control, as well as having the heated steering wheel control on the bottom left corner. In the middle up top is your four-ways, and then in the middle here we have the 11-inch infotainment display screen. Nice big screen here, rather like the size of a tablet inside here. So up top we have the main home menu. So through here you have access to your navigation, phone, as well as your radio settings. You can access a lot of these along the side as well. Going into your navigation, you do have lots of preset options available to you, and it is fully touch sensitive there as well. Then in your phone connectivity, this is connecting your personal device to the vehicle. Of course, there's no vehicle connected at the moment, but through this you'd have access to things like Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. And then for the rest of your media, this is where you have access to your AM, FM, and satellite radio. There's also full Bluetooth connectivity, of course, and then optional USB adapters all throughout the unit. Inside here, along the left-hand panel, you have controls to other things. So again, you can access to some of your favorites and player and stations for the radio, phone connectivity, and navigation. Again, there's also different guest and personal settings up top here, so you can have it for yourself or for a guest. Along the right hand side, we have access to a few other things. So this is your adaptive parking, so it will help you park by itself. And then you have your surround view cameras. So of course we have the door open right now, so it's a little blocked off, but if we close it up here, you now get a nice full view of the vehicle around yourself. You can change the perspective from which you are looking here by pressing here or here. Changing around, you can tap where you're trying to take a better look at, and it gets higher and lower for you as well, so you're definitely not having any blind spots. Really nice imaging here. And then down below is a further metrics available to you. So screen off, auto theme, brake hold, auto start stop. You have the audio controls in here, treble bass, subwoofer, and then all of your controls all at once. Connectivity, vehicle, apps, software updates, etc. Now, underneath here is where you have the climate control panel. So as we said, you do have controls for your rear section as well, but for up front we have the dual controls. So this is for driver and front passenger. You can choose to have it synced up, or you can turn off the sync, and then each side can function independently. And then again, it can happen within the back too. Lots of different options to make sure that everybody's comfortable at all time. You have adjustments for your fan speed there as well. Defrost for front and rear windshield underneath. Then we have your wireless charging pad. You can see this kind of red lighting. This is ambient lighting once again inside here, so you can always see what you're up to. But it has this nice rubberized texture as well as bumpers on the side, and it is at a slant downwards, so you're not too concerned about your phone flying out of there when you're out on the roads. Clear line of sight to it for any notifications coming in and out, and you never have to worry about having the cords on you at all times. Behind that, you have your red glowing push start ignition. Then this is the volume control all the way at the back. Gear shift in the middle, and then you have your driving options down below, including traction control. Behind that, you have this nice slick area, but if you move this back, of course, you've got your cup holders, storage space, and an additional charger. Opening up inside here, you have additional storage and additional charger and USB and aux adapters inside there as well. Down below, we have a lockable glove box. Up overhead, 1, 2, and 3 little bumps on those little controls. Those are garage door openers. And then overhead here is where you have your controls for SOS button, overhead lighting, and the controls, of course, there for your panoramic moonroof. Thanks again, folks, for joining us on this full video tour for this Jaguar F-PACE 3S in the color black. It is located here at Sherwood Park Toyota at 31 Automall Road in Sherwood Park, Alberta. You can also reach us at 780-306-7703. And remember, life is full of choices. Let us be yours.